Hey yo, hey ho, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. If you are new here, my name is Nikki. Welcome to my tarot channel. You might have seen my face on a couple of other channels or platforms. If it's your first time seeing me, welcome. We're so glad to have you today. I am going to be reading your energy. If that's not something that you want, then I will see you. If you are here, I pray that this video finds you well, and I pray that you receive this message with love and light. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Don't try to force it. Only take what fits. And yeah, I pray that everything makes sense when it comes through. Once again, if it's not for you, don't try to force it. Let this be a confirmation instead of anything else. Okay. Um, I am going to start by saying that you need to trust your intuition on this next move. 111, as I looked up, when you are taking a stride, you need to trust that you are being led in the right direction, and then also trust that you will be prosperous. Okay. There's a lot of transformation going on within, like, maybe home life. Maybe there's a lot of things that you are doing, um just like maybe you might be traveling, or you might be trying to put some things in place for your future, and you are uncertain about like the way that things are going or how things are looking. But one thing that I am seeing is you definitely need to be patient, be a little bit more patient with how things are playing out and the direction that things are going, and trust that it is for your greatest and highest good that you are taking the slow route. Okay. One thing that I am hearing also is fine tune this plan before you even step foot on this new path right now. You might just need to fine tune the plan that you have in place. Okay. Make sure that you are paying close attention to detail. Pay attention to the things that are coming about, the signs and synchronicities that you are seeing, and pay close attention to the messages that you are receiving. It could be from other people, from spirit, um, in music. Just there are a lot of things that will be coming at you very soon that are going to help you to make sense of this journey. Okay. Um, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the highest white light, we call upon you now, asking and praying that you give us a clear and concise message for the collective. Allow me to be able to channel and articulate this message clearly so that it can reach those who it is meant to reach with divine purpose and timing. Thank you, and I shall. Um, Once again, make sure you are trusting the timing of everything. I do believe that divine timing is at play for a lot of us. A lot of the things that are going on right now, we are needing to pay close attention to how we allow ourselves to be seen and how we are allowing our energy to be used. Because I'm hearing funnel, so something is a funnel for something else. Or like maybe your energy is, um, it's a funnel for your higher self, or something along the lines of that. But you are being called to make very wise and insightful decisions. I split on the Daughter of Knives. Be very intentional with the steps that you're taking, and um how you are allowing for your mind to to go. Does that make sense? Like, just because you are right here, it doesn't mean that you can't foresee or manifest the greater that you wish to see eventually. You don't have to just stay stuck in one place. You can move, you can go, you can be free. Um, so just keep that in mind. Um, when you are moving forward, though, it's something about fear. Like, I feel like you are maybe in this position where you are allowing fear to kind of stagnate you and hold you back, when it's like, in totality, you have so much freedom. You have so much um flexibility, you have so much strength and clarity and wisdom, and there are so many things that are coming to you so that you can move and so you can really understand, like, oh, I'm free. Like, I don't have to just stay here, okay? Somebody could definitely be going through a little bit of a mental health bout right now. Maybe you have like sat so long somewhere that you've allowed yourself to get hella comfortable, but not comfortable as in like, oh, I'm chilling, I'm kicking my feet up. Comfortable as in like you're sad. Comfortable as in you are seeing, um, you're seeing darkness instead of seeing the light in the midst of this darkness. This is something that is is you're being called to come out of that, knowing that you will not need to be there long. Okay, and there could be something physical, it could be that mental place that you have been, but there is a need for you to take the next step so that you can stride forward and heal. Okay, um let's get started. Somebody's name could be Jamie, Jillian. Thank you. You have the Son of Wands here. Take calculated risks at this next step. Okay, whenever you are being moved forward, or however you are being led forward, take calculated risks in the steps that you are taking. So um you can jump, right? You can feel free to take the jump, feel free to be a little flexible or a little more, uh risky. Like, I can't really say anything else, but take that risk. Okay, take that risk in doing what scares you. Do that risk in doing what makes you a little uncertain or uneasy. Do what is going to bring you more joy than satisfaction. Okay, instant gratification could be something that this collective may be struggling with at this time, and I do feel as though that is not just, I don't think that's just a periodic thing. I don't think that's just a you thing. I think that's an everybody thing. We as a collective, we always want to have things and get them quickly and keep them, but it's like, if we don't do the work to maintain them, if we don't receive them with the intention to harness them and watch them grow and help them to nurture, then it's not something that is going to be prosperous. It's not something that's going to be long lived. So make sure you are coming forward with the intention to like harness the blessings that are coming in and want to help them grow. Okay, want to help them mature in a way that will better not just you but the people around you as well, because that is something that I don't think a lot of people realize. Like, okay, you think when you get this one thing, how am I going to help me with this, or how is this going to help me, how am I going to better my life with this, when it's not to say that you don't need to think about you. Yeah, you are the number one, but you should also be considerate of other people. Okay, somebody could be 41, someone could be 18, 29. um Yes, when you are stepping into this new timeline or into this new season, trust that you are being guided, and trust that you will not be able to make a wrong move. Okay? Even if you feel like, oh, this isn't right, or oh, I'm uncertain about this. This is uncomfortable. You can pray about it and ask for clarity and divine protection and guidance. But I'm assuring you right now that you will not be able to make any miscalculated moves. The risk that you're being called to take is a risk that has already been planned out for you. This is a risk that Spirit is telling you, yeah, you are going to need to take this in order to get to the next step. But I'm putting it in place for you so that what you think is a risk is actually the trampoline to expedite you. Okay? The Five of Coins came out. I wasn't really shuffling. I was just holding the cards and it fell. Um, so yeah, you are in a place right now where I feel like you could be you could be trying to gather gather your resources, but I'm seeing like you're struggling to keep them. Okay, or like the resources 1010, when I looked at the resources that you are trying to gather, these are things that you're having like a difficult time, um like they're not maturing. Okay, they're not allowing you to grow. Okay, one thing that I am seeing though is when you do take this calculated risk, and when you make this next step for your higher self, you will be able to not only keep the things that you've been praying for and hoping for, but you will be able to mature them. You will be able to watch them grow and to nurture them, and they will be able to bring you a lot more stability long term, rather than just having your pockets filled or your heart filled or your hands filled right now. Okay, take that as it may. We have the Hermit here at the bottom. um I do feel like that's too many. I do feel like there could be somebody is like struggling to accept themselves at this stage of life. And that could be like, I'm not really sure. The Hermit came out, y'all. Okay. The Hermit came out. All right. You could be, yes. Okay. Someone is struggling to accept themselves at this stage in their life. And I'm not sure if that is like, I'm not sure why, okay? But what I'm seeing is that you need to go within to truly sit with it. Truly sit with the the energy of, okay, maybe I am needing to, I don't know. You need to sit with yourself though. That's going to help you to really, really love and understand who it is that you are becoming and who it is that you have been led to become. Because right now, you're struggling to realize that you've been given all of the tools. You've been struggling to realize that you have been graced with everything that you need so that you can step forward. But in order for you to really know this, and not even just know it, but for you to embody it as well, it's going to take a little bit more grit work. It's going to take a little bit more self discovery, is what I'm hearing. And you cannot be scared to go beneath the surface of you to really, really get into, okay, who am I really? And what is it that I need to know so that I can help myself to grow and help myself to flourish in this season, okay? Um, you're needing to trust the process a little bit more too, is what I'm hearing. Like, just trust that it's already done. Trust that it's unfolding in divine timing. Trust that your plan is being put into motion. Okay. It's not just going to be something that happens overnight. It's something that needs to accumulate over time, and things need to be put into place um, on your behalf before you can do what it is that you are wanting to do. Okay. Something else that I'm hearing is you need to forget those old those old ways and those old, habits, those old people that have been holding you back. And the chariot, as I split, you are needing to release them gracefully. Release these things with grace and with the intention that you will receive greater. Okay, when you start, and I say this damn near every time I get on this collective, but when you start to remove the stagnant energy in your life, that's when God replaces it with abundance. That's when the universe gives you more than you could ever, think to imagine. Because it's like you trusted the cards enough to release. And in that release, you said, okay, I'm going to believe that I'm letting this go so that I can make something else, or so something else can take place for me. Okay. And in that, that is when you start to realize, like, okay, things are happening. The way is being paved, moves are being made. I don't have to be scared anymore. I don't have to be uncertain or nervous. I just need to trust the process. And that's a very, very, very valid and important point. Um, when you are moving forward right now, trust that you don't need to go backward. Okay, you don't need to go backward. And the sun started coming out as I said that. You don't need to take any backward steps. You barely even need to look behind you. I hope y'all didn't see. Okay, I thought my twisties was showing. You don't need to look behind you at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're being called to look forward. Look forward to what you're stepping into, and also look forward as in forward movement. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing behind you that will help you to grow. And you know this because you've done so much releasing on this path that you can't really sit and you can reflect on the past, but there's no need to revisit the past. Like the places you used to go, the places you used to be, and the people you used to talk to, the things you used to do, it's not serving you. And it's causing you to feel inferior. So that's why you feel like, oh, I can't step forward, or I shouldn't go go forward because I don't want to leave Tay Tay behind, or I don't want to, do it without my cousin. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if they were meant to come with you, they would be prepped as well. Keep that in mind. If there's somebody that's not on the journey with you, it's not to say that they aren't worthy, but essentially they don't align. They're not fitting. So you just gotta trust that okay, it's working out for me in every aspect. And you have to believe that to move forward, okay? Let's keep going. We have the Star and the Daughter of Baskets. With these two cards, what come I didn't get a chance to read it. It was a motivation quote. Um, the Star and the Daughter of Baskets. Um, mm, mm, mm. So you're being called to greater, and in order for you to thrive and strive, you need to be free. Like you have to be totally free from the idea of failure. You have to be totally free from the idea of your past being your future because it won't work. Once again, you need to be able to fully transform the idea of the way that I was in 2025 is not going to work in 2026 or 27 or 28. You are being called to literally just release yourself. You see this card, they're like freeing themselves of the shackles, right? Free yourself from the shackles of the past. Free yourself from the idea of um free yourself from the notion of dependency. Is what I'm hearing. Dependency on your past ways, your past people, okay? And go forth knowing that okay, I can I can pick up new habits. I can pick up new friends. I can connect with new people. I can pick up new talents and new gifts. I can receive new insight and new wisdom, so that I may go forth and ascend in the manner in which God has ordained for me to do so. I feel like a lot of people, they feel like, well, I'm not really sure about where I'm going because nobody else has done this, or I haven't seen anybody do this successfully, so I don't really have a blueprint. But then it's like you are the blueprint. You realize that, right? In order for you to fully succeed, you have to acknowledge you are the blueprint and you have every tool that you need to go forward and thrive. But if you sit and you dwell in the current situation or the past, that's when you start to think that you're not worthy of more. And you start to think that you don't deserve greater, but you do. And if you sit and you think that you don't deserve more, the universe is only going to give you what you think you're worthy of. So that's when you have to say, okay, I'm going to let go of this and I'm going to let go of that. And I'm going to move forward because I want greater for myself. And because I believe that I deserve greater for myself and for my bloodline at that. Okay. Something that I'm also hearing is you don't need to wait on these things to come to you. You have to be um the initial. You have to be, okay. I heard you have to be the shit starter. Okay, you have to be the one to take initiative and take the next steps in order to complete what it is that you want. What it is that you want, and then also what it is that you might not have known that you had that in you, but because you were so set on succeeding, because you were so focused on winning, then you achieved it. You got what you wanted times 10. Okay, we have the Son of Baskets and the Father of Coins here. You are going on this new endeavor, and you're being graced with a lot of new people, new money, new business ideas, new everything. Like, things are really going to start to pick up within this next month, is what I'm hearing. And so, in order for you to truly receive what is for you, you have to come out of your shell. You have to be okay with being seen, is what I'm hearing too. Okay, 111 again. And 2112 could be a number that is significant to somebody. So you have to be okay with being seen. You have to be okay with the one that is making the moves and calling the shots. And you have to be the one that, once again, is taking initiative. Because if you're sitting in the room where people are demanding things and what am I trying to say? If you're sitting in the room with the people that are calling shots, they have control over you, but you have the control. Like, you have the control. So if you acknowledge that you have the control, then that's when you stop letting people try to swindle you out of your blessings. You stop letting people try to overtake you in their emotions. You have the control. Okay. Um, let's get some closing messages, please. I hear you can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Okay. Son of Coins and the Nine of Coins. Yeah. The Son of Coins and the Nine of Coins. You are being you're being graced with a lot right now, but in order for you to actually get it, you have to step out of where you are right now to actually grab it. Okay, so I see you're like in this bubble. You're in this bubble and you're closed off, and you're so reserved, and you're not really sure if you're ready to go forward. But God said, I've been calling you. I've been calling you forward. I've been telling you to come here. I've been demanding, not even demand, yes, I've been demanding you to come where I am and come get these blessings. Um, I've been trying to force you out of this bubble, but you're so scared of what you don't see. You're so scared of the things that you don't understand that you're not ready to actually grasp it. And you don't know how to fully receive it because you're uncertain of your own power. But when you step into acknowledging that power, when you start believing that you do deserve it, that's when it's going to hit you. Like, damn, I really don't have to be here with these niggas no more. I don't have to sit in this room with these motherfuckers because I know I'm worthy of greater. Okay? For who is for, them people are always going to talk down on you. They're always going to tell you, oh, you're not worthy. They might not say it verbatim. They might not even say it to your face, but they are always going to be the ones that discuss you in ill will. But as long as you tell yourself, baby, I know I'm deserving of more. I know that I don't even want to hear what the fuck they talking about because I know that that shit don't apply to me. People often project themselves onto you. Their rejection. They project their evil. They project their self-hatred onto you, hoping that it embodies you. But like, no. Why in the fuck would I let you just no? No. So one thing about it, two things for sure. When you are coming into this season of renewed blessings, when you are coming into this season where you are opening this box of abundance, when you are stepping into the calling that has been placed over your life, you need to remember that you are the key. You are the prize. You are the answered prayer is what I'm hearing. Like, you are your ancestors' wildest dreams. You have been placed in this earth to do some magnificent things that the people before you, they only dreamed about doing. The people before you, they couldn't even think to formulate no plan because they didn't have the resources, they didn't have the blueprint, they didn't have none of the things that we have today to succeed. So when you are in this timeline, please don't take that title lightly. You have been graced to be the biggest. The biggest. You have been called to be the greatest. You have been called to show up in the most purest form. And you are being pulled in the direction of abundance so that you can heal, so that you can thrive, so that you can prosper. And no, you can't sit, you can't be comfortable in this small space. You can't be comfortable in this box. This box is what is keeping you from your abundance. This box is what's keeping you from the world. People want to see you. People want to know what you're up to. People want to go where you are going. And then you have to be the one to say, okay, I'm going to get out of this comfort zone that others have placed me in. Because it's giving me that this collective, you have only allowed yourself to be where other people put you. You have only allowed yourself to go as far as other people have taken you, but you haven't taken the initiative to go the next step and to go the next street over. You know what I'm saying? So stop being so nervous about what looks like or what you think is it for you, and really truly go the next step. Take the next step. Go the distance. Do what makes you fucking scared. And if you're uncertain about it, pray. If you don't know, ask. But don't be the one that sits there and is like, oh well, I mean, it's cozy in here. I'm gonna just sit in here for a little bit. No, you can't. You're outgrowing that box. Okay? You are outgrowing that box. And you're about to be too big to fit in that box. So you need to go find you another box. Point blank period. Don't be scared to take that jump. Don't be scared to take that leap. Be the person that is so, like, you have to be the one where people look at you and be like, the audacity of that motherfucker to think that they could do. And did. And did. And am. Because why would you continue to play small in a world that you know has been graced for you to be big? Huh? I don't, I did, oh, okay. Stop playing small. You know your potential. You know who you are. And you know what you've been called to do. And if you don't, once again, pray on it. Ask for direction. But you need to stop being in this box. Stop trying to put yourself in this box and fit into this small ass square or this little ass tiny ass circle. Be big. And don't be scared to be big. Because you are going to set the stage for other people to know that it's okay to be big. It's okay to do what others have not. It's okay to go where others have not. You're the trendsetter. You are the one that has you're the blueprint. Once again, you're the blueprint. So take that title with love, with grace, with confidence, and be just that. Be the trendsetter, baby. Because if you continue to play small, that's all you're going to get out of life. Small things, little things. They're not going to be able to, your blessings aren't going to be able to find you if you're still sitting in the corner, all compressed. No, it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to be big. It's time for you to show up and show the fuck out. Okay? I split on the sun. I'm not joking. I literally just picked the deck up like this. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the vessel. But I said what I said. Thank you. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Y'all heard that? Okay. All right. Well, that's my time. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I hope that you got what you needed out of this. And I pray that this message really, really sits with you and you're able to make those moves that you need to enhance your life. Okay. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can hit me at the link in the description or you can send me an email. I'll make sure to get back to you and give you what it is that you're looking for. Once again, I pray that this message finds you with love and light. And I pray that moving forward, you are able to embody the confidence that you have been instilled with because you deserve to thrive. You deserve to be the motherfucking blueprint. And you need to stop letting people put you in this motherfucking box because you ain't even fitting in that box no more. You bigger in that box. And if you keep trying to fit in that box, you ain't gonna have no choice but to go find another fucking box. Okay? I love you.